Hi guys, it's me Emma and I am one half of TagYoureIt. It is singles videos day or week. It's single videos week and I'm gonna be filming a video by myself because it's single videos week. Sorry for the shitty, like, messy background, but it's like a really dreary day, so this is the only place where I can get light. So yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so as many of you can guess, or many of you probably already know, I'm single and I have a lot of spare time. So what do I use that spare time for? To watch TV shows, because TV shows are great. So in this video I'll be talking about just 6 of my favourite TV shows, and I'll just be saying like my favourite character, my least favourite character, and my favourite episode / scene. So let's get into it. Starting off, we have The Office. So The Office The Office is a TV show about, it's a mockumentary, and it's about oh yeah, I'm talking about the US version. It's about the like an office and just like the dynamics in the office, and just like, you know, it's actually, there's not quite that much drama. It's like mainly comedy, obviously, but yeah, it's just really funny, and it's a really like witty, sarcastic, weird sort of show. My favorite character, hands down, is Michael, because he's hilarious. He's amazing. Steve Carell, like, plays him so well, and Steve Carell is just like so funny. And you actually, like, I've watched a few Steve Carell movies before, but when you watch this show, you actually like really appreciate what type of actor he is and how good of an actor he is. So my least favourite character, it's really hard to pin one least favourite character, but I just went Jan because she's a bitch and she's kind of crazy as well, so yeah. Jan is a love interest for Michael, by the way, but and my favourite episode is the Jim and Pam wedding. So Jim and Pam are like the office romance of The Office, and they spend like the first 2 seasons like trying to get together, but they don't, and then they do, and then they get married, and it's so good, like, honestly. Moving on, I'm gonna be talking about American Horror Story. So if you haven't been on our channel for a long time, you might not know that I love Evan Peters, and I met him through this TV show. Well, I didn't meet him, but I spiritually met him through this TV show. So each season is a different story, but they keep mainly the same actors. So each season's like a different horror story. So like the first season there was a haunted house, second season there was an asylum. So it's just like a bunch of different scary stories with the actors who portray different characters, and I think that's a really, really cool concept, so that's what sort of drew me into it. And also, my favourite character from the TV show is, well, I have a few. There's Moira from the first season, and another favourite is Mary Eunice from Asylum. So she was a nun who was possessed by the devil, and she wasn't like scary. Well, she was pretty scary when she was possessed, but she was also like really sassy at the same time, and before that she was like the most timid nun ever. So you know what, I dig sassy possessed nuns, and I really liked Mary Eunice because she was just goals, except for the possessed part, but you know. I really like Kit from season 2, and he's played by Evan Peters as well, and he is like a really good-hearted, loyal man who's strong and, you know, just a really all-around great guy. Season 3 and 4 weren't as good as season 1 and 2, just gonna put that out there, but I feel I have high hopes for season 5. Please, Ryan Murphy, do something good. Yeah. And my least favourite character, there are so many bad characters in American Horror Story, just like characters you like hate. But one I really, really dislike is the Dr. Arthur from Asylum. He's just like crazy, sexist, murderer, douchey, you know, just all at once. He's just he was a Nazi from the Holocaust, so you know we already have a reason to hate him. So yeah, and as you keep watching it, you just like he's a really scary character. I think he's one of the scariest characters in it, but other people will probably disagree. Anyway, and my favorite episode, my favorite scene. What? Yeah. So moving on. So yeah, my favorite episode slash scene would be the one with the name game in it, which is a song that Jessica Lange, who's amazing, she's one of the nuns and she goes crazy, so she does this like dance, singing thing in her head, and they actually do it, and it's just so, the song is so catchy and just like, it's so perfectly put into the episode, into like the moment. Anyway, my next TV show, I'm very excited to talk about this. How to Get Away with Murder. Oh my god. How to Get Away with Murder. Okay, I was just bored and I saw a YouTuber who was like, watch it. So I was like, I'll watch it. And then I watched it and then I finished the season in 2 days. That's almost 15 hours of just watching a TV show. And you know what? It's worth it. Like, it's such a good show. It's about a lawyer who teaches law school and is a lawyer at the same time, and she brings some of her students each year on each like lawyer expedition, and so they're like her interns, I would say, and so yeah, so it's sort of like a crime show sort of, but there's actually like a really good plot that goes through all the small plots in between, the subplots. Like, you can't trust anyone, and the plot twists are like the twistiest plot twist that I have ever seen in any TV show ever. Like, oh my god, your mind will be blown. Yeah. And my favourite character from How to Get Away with Murder would be Annalise. She's the lawyer slash law school teacher, and she's so like powerful, but like she thinks she's powerful, but she's, you know, she's like a true complex character, and Viola Davis is amazing at portraying her. So it's so good to see someone, like such a diverse cast, like the whole cast, there's like gay people, there's people of colour, you know, there's so much, and I just think for a show to do that is amazing. Now, just get an Asian on there. Preferably me. No. Yeah. My least favourite character will be Sam. I'm not gonna say why, just watch it and you will hate him because he's annoying and a little douche. And my favourite episode is the last episode of season 1, which is when everything, like, you find out what everything happens, and there's a really big plot twist at the end of that. But I just really like those moments. I mean, everyone likes them when it all builds up to that, and then it explains it all. It's just like, ah. Now I'm talking about Game of Thrones. So everyone knows Game of Thrones. If you don't, where have you been? Under a rock, or like, you know, in a basement, or having a boyfriend. But if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, it is a great show. It is about, okay, I don't know how to explain it. There's heaps of little stories, but basically it's set in like the medieval times. I don't want to say medieval, but a really long time ago, and it's just about how the journey of how people want to get to the throne, which is the kingdom, and just there's like little sub stories in between them. Like, it's a lot about how power manipulates people. You know, it's very much a complex. It's not just there's quite a lot of drama and like action, like blood and gore and boobs, but I think it's more about like the emotions, and like there's quite a lot of boobies. So if you're young and scared of boobies, then don't watch it, because you will see a lot of them. Yeah. My favourite character, I have so many. I have Daenerys, Stormborn, bow down to Emilia Clarke because she is amazing. Tyrion Lannister, he's so witty, so sarcastic, so amazing. Arya and Sansa Stark. And the next one, my least favourite, Probably Cersei, because she's crazy. Like, I genuinely am scared of Cersei because she's done some crazy things. I know. Cersei, nah. And my favorite episode is probably the episode, I don't know what it's the scene where Joffrey and Marjorie are going to, like, I don't know what they're doing like a banquet or something, and something happens. So Game of Thrones watchers, best scene ever, I feel like. Anyways, next up, Orange is the New Black. So Annie and I both watch Orange is the New Black, and we friggin' love it because it is so good. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, Orange is the New Black is just, it's about a girl who goes to jail, and she used to be like a slight middle class with a fiance, but before she could get married she was thrown into jail for a drug cartel thing. And like, it's very funny, but I think it's more drama than funny. It's very intense at some points, and it's very funny at some points, but I really love this show. It's a Netflix original, so you can just watch one season in a row because they come out in seasons, not just episodes, so it's just so good to binge watch. Can't wait for season 3, which is coming out soon, and I'm so excited. But my favourite character would be Crazy Eyes. I don't know why I like her, but she's really, like, I don't know, she's just really funny, and I think the actor who plays her, actress, sorry, I don't know her name, but she's so cool how she does it, and I just love Crazy Eyes. She's just kind of like really kooky and weird, and like, and Red, because she's like queen of the jail, and she's just amazing. And also Bennett, because Matt McGorry. My least favourite character would obviously be V, who freaking finally was rid of in the last season. And my favourite episode is, I really couldn't think of one episode that stood out, but the only one that I could actually like remember was the Christmas one. Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is friggin' amazing, and it's so funny. If you haven't heard of it, it's about the Parks and Recreation part of the government of Pawnee, yeah. And it sounds so weird in an Australian accent. Pawnee. Okay. But anyway, my favourite character is Andy, who is like this super fat, cuddly teddy bear guy who's in a band, and he's just so funny and just so goofy and so like stupid and naive, but I don't know, I just really like him. I don't know, I feel like I always have a tendency to like the sort of innocent, naive, dumb characters, but maybe it's because I relate to them. Yeah, Leslie, obviously Amy Poehler, Leslie. If you guys like honestly watch this show just for Leslie, 'cause, my least favourite character is probably, I don't know, I don't really have one. I feel like all the characters in this show are just amazing. Like, you really learn to love every single character. I feel like each character is just so funny in their own way that you just can't help but love every single one. And my favourite episode, well, the one that stood out most to me is it's very early in the season, and it's a Halloween episode where there's a boy called Greg Perkitis, and she's like so sure that he toileted this statue, and then he goes into the office and toilet rolled the office. And I really enjoyed that episode. I think it was the first episode that actually like made me like, you know, laugh, like almost tears rolling down my face laugh, because it's a funny episode. Yeah, anyway, I feel like I've been speaking really fast and really rambly, but you know, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was boring. I didn't really feel like doing anything like too crazy, and I was just like, why don't I just talk about TV shows? I feel like this might be boring for people who haven't seen these TV shows, but for people who have, you're gonna be like, I agree or I disagree. But yeah, I'm rambling again, and I'm going to stop now. So thanks for watching. It's been good. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, if you want. And, you know, please share us because it's fun. Yeah, so thanks for watching. It's been good. Sorry if this video is really long. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, see ya.